Thank you all.
Michael's will leaves a majority to the Michael Jackson Trust. He also names his mother, Catherine, and he names the 3 children. His assets right now stand at about $500 million. So we will see in time exactly how much is, assets and debt. But as it stands right now, it's $500 million, and those 3 children are named along with the mother as the only beneficiaries, and she's 79 years old. We know everything there is to know about Michael Jackson, who he was as an entertainer, his assets, his debts, his trials, his tribulations, his family. We've watched him grow up as a child. The one thing that we do not know anything about are these 3 children. So at this point, it's become the ultimate in reality television. Who are they? Who are the real parents? Who will get guardianship? And that's basically going to create one of the biggest media frenzies in the world, is trying to figure out who these children are. The 2 older children, Michael Jr. and Paris, one's 11, one's 10 years old, respectively. I think they get an idea of who their father is. Clearly, every time they've ever tried to leave the house with him, they are bombarded. They've been wearing face masks when it's not Halloween. This is a daily routine for them, so I think they get the gist of maybe possibly who their father is. It's very similar to kind of when you see Lourdes, Madonna's daughter. They go out, they see the cameras, they look, but I don't think they have any idea what's going on in Encino right now outside that house as they're staying with their grandmother, Catherine. And I think that will be a very interesting part in trying to protect these children, as we saw what Britney Spears went through with her children and those cameramen pushing. I mean, can you fathom what's going to happen when these children try to leave the house and go to school? Debbie Rowe has specifically said the reason she's getting involved in this media circus and coming into the court and trying to get custody of those children is she wants her children nowhere near Joe Jackson.
We know that we do have fans all over the world.
One thing I've always wondered is, Catherine had 8 children with this man, and yet Michael was so close to the mother. Why did she never try to get those children away from Joe if, Janet and Michael, who have clearly said that they were beaten by him. So, I mean, who's to know how much Catherine is keeping those children in the house away from Joe? The one thing that I can say that I think is healthy is that these children were basically living with a recluse. And God knows how much time they got to spend with other children. And now they get to be around cousins, fellow grandchildren. And that in itself, I think, is a good thing.